Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Ah,
Happy weekend. Happy Friday.
yeah, what a beautiful day today, hey?
Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, but it was.
Absolutely beautiful.
Some of us wouldn't know. I wonder how you know.
So I was drinking beer on a patio Friday afternoon, baby. In November, past the middle of November.
Which is fantastic. Is your microphone on?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know. Is it green? No, you don't have it on. We're just going to throw this on for you. Hang on.
I did that already.
Yeah, it turns off if you're away from it. Okay, so what are we doing today? We are, is it wine?
Yeah, it's wine.
Oh my gosh. I've only been standing at this table for the past couple of hours. And I don't know what happened, but something got into one of your wine bottles.
Oh, no.
Darn cats. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh,
hey?
that's just terrible.
I know.
Yeah, it looks like they drank a whole glass of it.
I don't know. I guess we're going to have to throw it out now, hey? So what is the song for vino? Like red, red wine?
Yeah. Red. Who did that?
I don't know, but what?
UB40 redid it, but Red Wine. Is that a Neil Diamond song?
No. It's more like the 80s.
You sure?
Red, red wine. I don't want to sing, people. You don't need me.
Yeah, I know how it goes, but I mean, UB40 redid it in the 80s.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to Google that now. That might have been Neil Diamond. I don't know. I never really liked the song, so it doesn't know.
Yeah, he kind of missed my bridge. See, we are heading.
No, I got it. I'm just gonna let you do it.
Great. So we're heading to an 80s party tomorrow. Can you believe this? A 70s and 80s party. So it's kind of a dancing theme, right?
Yeah, I think it's like a disco kind of theme.
Oh my God, your costume is going to be amazing.
Oh.
And yeah, well, I figured we could do like an 80s. What are you looking for? Oh, you wanted to move it over? Oh, it's crooked. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we could do an 80s themed drink night. I think that would be kind of fun. And yeah, we'll take a couple pictures.
What's an 80s themed drink?
Probably Long Island iced teas and us just downing them.
Stuff that we drank in the 80s.
Peach cider, I can't do it.
Yeah, that would be a whole lot of Jack Daniels in my case.
Yeah. But
I can't drink that anymore straight. I mean, I can choke it down with a Coke, but can't do it straight anymore.
Don't blame you.
I used to. Let's not get into that.
Now, I'm pretty excited because tonight is all about red wine, and you're going to let us know all about the facts between these three different wines.
Yeah, so, I mean, usually I am not qualified to do anything in the way of instruction, and if you think that was bad, tonight I am woefully underqualified.
We took a course.
I know almost nothing about red wine compared to what there is to know, or wine in general. Now, if my spiel tonight interests you at all, then you would really enjoy, again, we're going to bring this up, Everything Wine has these courses. And I don't know what the other instructors are like, but the lady we had was the most knowledgeable, just a great instructor.
Which is how I discovered my favorite wine, which we're going to feature tonight.
Yeah, she actually featured this in one of the Wines of the World thing.
And we'll show you which one as we go through it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, and how did you get the rest of your information?
The internet, of course. Yeah, where everything comes from. Again, I knew none of this more than maybe an hour or so ago.
And who else helped you?
Oh, you're chatty. Right.
I'm sorry. I'm a huge fan of this whole AI chat GPT, and yeah, so it was kind of fun. We had
you getting like paid endorsements for this?
No, but it's so fun. I love it. Anyways.
Okay, so we're comparing three wines that sound like they're related or the same. We've got a Shiraz from Australia,
which is the Johnny Q, right? I'm going to show you just so you guys can get this. And this is one of my favorites. So if you haven't tried it, it's in the Australian section, and oh my God, it's delicious.
Quite the impressive price point on that too. Is like $18.99, I think, somewhere around there. The next one is a Syrah.
I haven't tried this.
From the Okanagan.
Ooh, I haven't tried this one. What about Heroes?
Half again as much in terms of cost as the Shiraz.
What? How much is it?
It's like a $32 bottle.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like
Half
$9.
again.
That would have been
No, half again as much. So never mind.
kind of old.
And the last one is something called a Petite Sirah, which, as it turns out, has very little to do with the other ones. But I think you could be excused for assuming that they're the same, because, I mean, it says Syrah on the bottle, right? Anyway, these two come from the Syrah grape or the Shiraz grape. Now, this is merely like the Syrah grape comes from France's northern Rhone region.
The Syrah.
The Syrah.
Okay.
It's simply, the grape is just simply called Shiraz in Australia. Exactly the same grape. But you're not going to get exactly the same wine because of climate differences.
Right.
However, it's a very dark, almost a black colored fruit. It is now the 7th most grown grape in the world. Cab Sauv being the number 1. It's climbing in popularity.
Wow. Good for you. Fascinating facts.
It's a primary component for other red wines, such as Hermitage and Côte Rôtie.
I have never heard of either of those.
I've heard of Hermitage. Côte Rôtie, no idea.
Okay.
Like I said, it's called Shiraz in Australia, South Africa. So what we've got is Syrah, is old world wine.
Meaning?
Shiraz is New World wine because it started in France, like back in the 1800s or something, right?
Yeah, probably.
The grape itself is the offspring of 2 obscure grapes from southeast France called Jereza and Mondouce Blanche.
And they had a baby called Shiraz. Got it. What does it taste like?
Well, the fruit itself is associated with high acidity, high tannins, blackberry and chocolate notes, it says.
Maybe that's why I like it. It tastes like chocolate.
Yeah.
What else is in there, though, that I know what I like? There's something else.
Alcohol?
Thank you.
Pepper. She's talking about pepper.
I search out the world for a peppery wine. So, yes.
So the difference between Syrah and Shiraz comes from the climate in which it's grown. Modern climates produce Syrah, the old world style. Mm-hmm. This would be France's Rhone Valley, Washington State, and I assume the Okanagan Valley. That's where this one's coming from. That's true. So this kind of climate produces medium to full-bodied wines with medium to high tannins, and notes of blackberry, mint, sure, and black pepper.
Yes.
So,
and which one was that? The Syrah or
the Syrah? That's the milder climate compared to.
Oh, I see. Syrah, Shiraz.
Yeah.
They will be a test after.
Yeah. So now, basically, red wines have tannins.
And what are tannins?
So tannins are, well, they're a chemical, basically.
There we go.
Tannins.
Don't they give you headaches or something like that? Isn't that why everybody complains about if you get a red wine hangover?
Yeah, that's probably just the alcohol. Maybe not. Tannin is a polyphenol found in plants. The name comes from, like, they're found in a lot of seeds, bark, wood, leaves. They used to use tannins from tree bark to tan leather.
Thank you. I was wondering where the tanning came from.
So it comes from tannins. The tannin in this case comes from the grape skins, which, if you remember, the grape skins are kept in contact with the wine in red wine. In white wine, typically not.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was, I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe I dreamed it.
So in red wine, the grape skins are kept with it.
In contact with the wine to add tannins to it. The other thing about tannins is red wines that have high tannin content are typically good for aging.
Ah.
So cab sauv,
Us with tanning.
cab sauv, Jesus, cab sauv, Shiraz.
That was clever, eh?
Yeah, it was very clever. I should mention also that tannins are associated with a dry mouthfeel. Everyone says that they give the wine structure.
Okay.
Not to be confused with the acidity of the wine, which gives it the fruitful, sour taste.
So that's not what these three are. The acidity, because
They're both fairly high acidity, fairly high tannins.
okay.
Which makes for a good wine to age. Now, for both, well, actually, no, it says Shiraz, the New World style. You're supposed to age it for 2 to 3 years, not more than 10.
Oh, don't go over that 10-year mark. I mean, I'm thinking a weekend.
Whereas, yeah, there's not a lot of aging other than me that's happening in our house.
Well, we tried it with the ones we got in Okanagan, right? I think we had it down there for a year.
We've got one aging down there now.
We do?
No, we don't.
Oh, wow. I mean, that was a couple years ago. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, cool. If I had known that. Right.
Syrah, on the other hand, the old world cooler temperature wines peaks at around a decade past bottling. This is when the fruit melts away and the savory takes over.
So does that mean that the peels melt away?
No, the peels aren't actually in the wine.
Oh.
They're removed from the wine before it's bottled. It's what gives it the astringency, the red, the deep red color, etc., etc.
So I won't be a sommelier anytime soon. I think that's what you're trying to say. All right.
Tannins are what gives the wine the structure. For the acidity, by the way, one guy said it really well. If you picture, you've had fresh squeezed orange juice. So compare the fresh squeezed orange juice to the orange juice right out of the jug from the grocery store.
Directly.
That difference is acidity.
You mean the fact that it tastes better because it has a higher acidity?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it gives it that fresh, fruity thing. Okay. The highest in tannins, by the way, is a Nebbiolo. It is the highest grape in tannins. It's a huge part of Barolo wine, which I guess people that collect wine have one of those generally.
We got to go to the advanced course.
That needs 10 years just to be drinkable. Apparently. So let's get to the wines here.
Maybe we could
enough
turn
of
the
my
downstairs into a freaking wine cellar. There we go. So gym, wine cellars, yeah.
So these have been breathing for about a half an hour.
Yeah, sure.
Sue gave mouth to mouth to this one, apparently.
No, the cats did. We already had that discussion.
Oh, right. So we're going to compare the two Syrah or Shiraz grapes. So color-wise.
Ooh, they're pretty. So this is which one? The Shiraz?
That's the Shiraz from Australia.
Yeah. And
this one's covered with metals.
It is. Oh my God, it's so good. And again, this is the Johnny
double
Q.
gold medal. Yeah, Johnny Q Shiraz.
And
this comes from South Australia.
Yeah, and I'll put the actual name of it into the whatever it is. I can't remember because I've been drinking the wine. All right. What you drinking?
Well, since you drink wine, when I'm mixing drinks, I'm having a beer while you're drinking wine.
Oh yeah, it's enough of me wine.
See, it's kind of lost to me. You know, they'll talk about notes of blackberry, mint, black pepper.
Good, hey?
They might as well say it has notes of naugahyde and polyurethane.
It's absolutely delicious. I really like this.
It does taste good. I mean, I don't taste any mint in it, but it is, for a wine drinker, I'm pretty enthusiastic about that.
Yeah, I think if we actually put it through the aerator and let it breathe for a little bit, it would be
well, and that's why we had it breathing for
half an hour.
Well,
it's just not bad. It's good. It's delicious. Clearly. And which is that? That's yours?
That's the Lake Breeze Syrah.
Oh, this
No,
is
no, you're not. You're comparing. You're not just.
I'm not chugging it back. I don't do the same.
Let me help. There you go. Now,
I'm in Candyland here. It's like a kid in a candy store. Oh, now I'm going to forget which one's which. All right, put that over there. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to smell this one. Smell that wine. All right.
You know nobody gets that reference.
I know, but did any of you guys ever watch Boston Public? It was like...
Was it Boston Public or Boston Common?
No, it was Boston Public. It was like a
Boston Common was a different show.
Yeah, it was a Boston Public, and the guy from I can't remember which show he's on now. It was on it anyways. It was a funny show, and it had a scene with the shoe, and she's like, "Smell that shoe," and stuffing it in his face. Kind of an iconic scene. What is that one?
It's one of those you had to be there things.
Okay,
that's the one you like. That's the Shiraz. That's the Petite Sirah. See how I got it in front of the bottle it came from?
Thank you. Oh, that's good. Which one is this one?
This is Lake Breeze. This is a comparatively local thing.
Okay.
As compared to halfway around the world.
And what's the price point on that one? You said that one was...
This one is
that is
what you're drinking right now. That's the Syrah.
Okay.
So that would be the old style wine.
Wow. Is that ever good?
So that's a cooler climate thing.
Yeah, give that a whirl. So that one's a little bit more expensive. Half again.
Yeah, so $20, $30.
Yeah. Oh wow. That's good. I mean, it's not as deep body, like it has that fruity kind of taste to it. And again, I like the peppery, but something about that, it's really yummy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's damn delicious.
You like that?
What they say about this, they say that a Syrah pairs well with steaks, ribs, bacon, cheeseburgers. So if you're a carnivore, you want to look at this guy, the Shiraz, more so with pork roasts and ribs, but I mean they're from the same grape, just a slightly different finish. So we're looking at if you want something to pair with red meat, this is your thing here, right?
Oh yeah. And pro tip, also drink it with cheese because it takes the red wine stains off your teeth in between sips, right?
Really?
Did you not know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, and it actually offsets the carbs with a little bit of the fats. I learned this from my dietitian. She's like, yeah, if you're going to drink wine, go for it, but make sure you drink cheese with it. Or drink cheese. I'm just picturing myself with a big vat.
Have some more wine.
Hey, I'm good on my no drinking during the week bit, but Friday night, here we go. So which one's this one?
You're still drinking the Syrah.
No, I'm done.
Well,
for now, it was delicious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No. So next one up.
Or did I
misspoke. Yeah, chill out. I got it. What?
Go ahead.
What's...
I got confused, darling. Just keep going. It's me, not you.
Okay.
All right.
What are we talking about?
You're going on to the
right. So, as usual, what I said last week was wrong, and I have to correct myself. Petite Sirah, it's related to the Syrah grape. Okay, there's the grape that Petite Sirah is also called Durif.
Durif.
You can find Durif wines. This was grown in France, sort of in the mid 1800s. When it started to become imported to California, it got renamed. I guess they thought it looked like, I guess the color was about the same as a bunch of Syrah grapes, but smaller. So they called it Petite Sirah. This can be spelled Sirah or Syrah. It is related anyway to the Syrah grape. It's a cross between Syrah and a grape called a Pelorcin, which is all but extinct now, apparently.
Oh, what? When did it go extinct?
I didn't write that down.
All right.
Sometime between 1850 and now. So
I see. All right.
So we're gonna try this out. It shares with the other two
Oh my God.
the ability to be, or something that lends itself well to aging. It's also big and bold and in your face. Have you tried it?
And really dark.
Yeah, it's a dark.
Yeah, you just
it's a
saw
dark
that.
wine.
And it smells delicious. So I'm pretending I'm like a little wine connoisseur and doing the little swirl
Yeah, of course.
and doing the nose thing because I have no idea what I'm talking about. But let's just give it a little sip.
Well, more than I do.
Mm. Oh my God. That's delicious. Try that. Wow.
So this
Good
and
one.
this about the same. In fact, that one might be cheaper.
But this one has it's an aftertaste of that peppery. So my thing is peppery, right? The more peppery the wine, the better. And I believe that Chatty told you that these guys are a little bit more peppery.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that delicious? I mean, this might be. It's just and it's not like it hits you in the face with the pepper taste when you are drinking it.
It's an after.
But oh my God, that's delicious! Wow. And that one's about $20.
Yeah, about the same. I think it comes even from the same guys. They had the same.
Oh, yeah.
Full of metals, so
look at this
somebody
one.
likes it.
So there is the label. Whoops, I want to make sure that you can see it. There it is. Oh my God, that's good. So good.
So let's test out the theory. We've got some charcuterie.
Oh, we got snacks. This is dinner, by the way. Because apparently, I'm drinking wine. Like you can figure that out.
Take a bite.
Okay. Am I sharing this with you? What am I?
You can have one of your own.
Oh, cool.
I'm generous like that.
Why are we doing this?
See how it pairs.
Oh. Okay.
Again,
So I'm going to try this little petite. What do you got?
I have the Syrah.
Oh yeah. I feel like I'm cooking on the coast. Yeah. Holy crap, that's good.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. So there you go.
And like I said, I'm not even a wine guy, but I really like the BC one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay, well I really like this one, so that's going to work out well for us.
Yeah, because I don't buy much wine, so maybe we should buy some to age.
Sure. How about you buy it and just do that?
Bury it 10 feet in the ground. If you're going to age these, by the way, they like being aged around 55 degrees Fahrenheit. If you are my American friends and family, the rest of us, that's about 13 degrees Celsius.
So downstairs.
Yeah, that's about.
Or our bedroom.
No, definitely downstairs.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Not in the summer, though.
The windows are open, people. So the cat has a little catio out there.
It's, despite being growing in popularity, the Durif or Petite Sirah grape, it's fairly rare. It's grown. There's less than 10,000 acres worldwide cultivated, growing.
My favorite wine?
Durif. Is that your favorite now?
Well, it is now.
Okay.
Oh my God, they got to up the growing thing.
But it continues to gain traction along with Syrah.
Wow.
As a go-to wine and a wine for collectors.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was an easy happy hour. What? There we go.
Not going to say it.
Yep.
Yeah, it sure was. No squeezing fruit, no making ice, no dropping things, no deafening everybody with shaking stuff. But we'll go back to doing that next week. I guess we've got like what, four shows or so before Christmas.
Oh, good Lord.
And 'tis the season, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna kind of start edging towards it. We're not gonna go full on, spiked hot chocolate yet. But we'll get some more winter, fall appropriate type drinks.
And we'll see if we can find a picture of what's going to go on tomorrow night before we get into our disco era. See? Era. I'm going to be more flash down.
Disco era.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll figure that out, and yeah, I'll see if we can snap a few pics, and that'll be kind of fun too. All right, everyone, you have a great night and great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Keep your stick in the ice.